Good evening. A lot of people doing tags here on YouTube, and I found one that was really good. I saw it on a couple different people's channels, and it's just 5 questions, and I've decided to also answer those 5 questions. Question number 1. This is called the KingCiggyTag, by the way. Question number 1. If you were to write a book, what would it be about? Probably all my travels throughout the year. I've been an avid traveler ever since probably 1986. I did start a diary back in the mid-1990s on my website. And then somewhere around 2003, I got lazy. Didn't add much more to it, so I had to go back through a lot of videos and a lot of pictures, and kind of like 2003 to 2011. Probably take me a year just to write that. And that's probably what the book would be about, if I ever decide to get around to finishing this diary. Online diary, that is. If you were a CEO for a day of a company, what company would you be CEO of? That's question number 2. Well, I've already heard a couple people say Apple. Now, I love Apple computers. I am a definite Mac person. But that would kind of be redundant if I answered Apple, because other people are doing that. So I'd have to say the Carolina Hurricanes of the National Hockey League. Hockey is a sport that I love to watch. I like baseball too, but I would really like to know what a CEO does in hockey. My favorite team is the Philadelphia Flyers. Now, when I sit over here on the other side of the room and I do my videos from that chair, you see the Flyers decal behind me, but I just moved to North Carolina from the Delaware, Pennsylvania area. Don't want to move back. So that to be the Carolina Hurricanes. Are you left or right-handed or ambidextrous? Well, I write with my left hand. If I'm playing baseball, I'm a switch hitter, which means I would be ambidextrous. I can bat from both sides of the plate. And I'm not going to go into detail about this, but you can think this one out. Because if I did go into detail about it, you'd probably tell me I was giving you too much information. But there are a lot of things that you can do with your right hand that you cannot do with your left. And I'll leave it at that. Use your imagination. Question number 4. If you hosted your own talk show, who would your sidekick or co-host be? And it can be a YouTuber. That's a great question. I would say that my co-host would probably be Amber MacArthur. She is the person that does a show here on the internet. It's called Command N. It's all about Apple computers. Prior to that, She was a co-host of a show that I used to love to watch. It was called Call for Help. She did it with Leo Laporte. Leo Laporte was the main host, and she was his co-host. Prior to Leo Laporte being on the show, our friend Locker Gnome was the host of that show, and that's when I started watching it. And all three of those people are very good. Leo Laporte, Locker Gnome, which is Chris Perillo, and Amber MacArthur. But just in the technology end of it, I just like somebody just gets right into talking technology, knows what they're talking about, and can just carry a show about technology, okay? And she's the one. So that would be the co-host. In fact, I'll tell you something. I would be better as the co-host and her as the host, because she knows more about technology than I do. If you were famous, what would you be famous for? If I was famous, what would I be famous for? Well, in real life right now, absolutely nothing. It would have to be my YouTube channel. I vlog and I try to do my best to make this funny and, so people enjoy it. And I'm not looking for fame. I'm not looking for money. But if it were to happen, it would be pretty cool having the YouTube channel being a thing. And my YouTube channel doesn't get too many views, but I do have some people who like watching me. So, you want, post your own video. It's called the KingCiggyTag. And, so just Google KingCiggyTag and you'll find all the channels that have done the video. Thank you for allowing me to bore you. And have a wonderful weekend. Bye.